In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use conversion rate optimization to turbocharge your digital marketing efforts. I'll show you the 3 steps in the conversion rate optimization process that will help you to boost your website's conversion rates and make it more profitable. Before we get started, I'd love to hear from you about your experiences with CRO and where you've had success, or maybe areas where you've struggled. Leave your comments below this video. Right, let's get started. So the first step in the conversion rate optimization process is insight gathering. What you should do before anything else is to get insights that show you what your visitors are doing on your website. One of the most common traps that people fall into is skipping this critical step in the process and diving straight into running experiments based on nothing more than a hunch. This is not a good idea. With CRO, we're trying to eliminate gut feel and hunches, and using scientific evidence to solve the problems that real people are having on our websites is almost always the best approach. But where do you go to get these insights? Well, there's a whole load of places, including website analytics reports, like Google Analytics and Adobe Analytics, user experience studies, customer surveys from SurveyMonkey or Typeform, live web chat, session recordings from tools like Hotjar or SessionCam, heat mapping, your own sales team, call center staff, user testing results, or even social media. It's important that you gather as much of this information as possible and then work like a detective to piece the jigsaw together in order to create as clear and meaningful a picture as you can. You'll quickly get to see where your visitors struggle to do what you want them to do on your website. Step 2 in the process is what's known as testing and iteration. Arguably, the best way to increase your website's conversion rate is by a technique known as split testing. You might have 2 different promotional banners that you want to use on your website homepage, but you can't decide which one is better. Using split testing software, you can run an experiment that allows half of your visitors to see a version of the web page showing banner A and the other half to see a version showing banner B. You then run the experiment and let your customers determine which converts better. If the challenger version of the page wins, you would generally then push it live. You'd need to run the test for a long enough period to allow for a statistically significant result. Depending on the volume of traffic you get to your website, this can be anything from a few days to a few weeks, but there are some good free tools available online that tell you how long you should run your tests for, both in terms of number of days and volume of visitors. The third step in the process is targeting and personalization. By tailoring the messaging in your experiments to specific audience segments, you can create campaigns that are laser targeted to their needs. The key factor here is relevance. The fact that you're presenting your visitor with options that are relevant to them greatly increases the chance of them buying from you. You can follow up with your prospects on email or with retargeting ads, or you can set up a personalization campaign in your testing tool. I hope you find these tips helpful. If there are other things you'd like to learn about conversion rate optimization, please let me know in the comments below. This is only a short summary of the whole CRO process. If you want to dig deeper, check out my course, A Step-by-Step Guide to Conversion Rate Optimization, where you'll find everything you need to become an expert in the subject.